Hello and welcome to this tutorial. We will learn about making 3 different networks and routing between them by OSPF, and we will need 3 switches, 3 router, and 4 PCs for each network. This will be VLANs. We will create 4 VLANs. Okay. Let's connect between them. Just like that. Each router has to have a serial port. Power off this machine and power it on. Yeah. We will use least line between routers, and as we say, we will routing between them using on OSPF serial 1010 serial 11. We will see about this serials. Yes, and we will gigabyte and gigabyte. That's it for the different networks. We will name the PCs later. Each network we will work on it. Enable conf t, host name, switch 1, VLAN 1. We will enter the so excuse me, the IP address for we will use class A for switch 0 right here, and class B here, and class C over there. Yes, IP address int VLAN 1 IP address. We will need no shutdown, just for the VLAN 2 IP address will be, sorry, this will tell the switch that the VLAN 1 and VLAN 2 in different network addresses, because they're subnetting over here. VLAN 4 IP address, excuse me. We will don't need to shut down them. VLAN 2, I will name it CCNA2. VLAN 3, we will name it CCNA3. VLAN 4, we will name it CCNA4. Now we will bring the interfaces on the VLANs into fast Ethernet 0, 2, switch port mode access, switch access VLAN 2, exit, int fast Ethernet 03, switch mode access, switch access VLAN 3, int fast Ethernet 04, switch mode access, switch access VLAN 4, and that is it. Do WR to save it. Yes. Enable. I'm sorry. Yes. Yeah. That's enough for switch. We will name it. Switch 1. Switch 1. We will PCs 1. Copy that. Control V name. V3. Control V. Control V4. Yes. And we will give the IP addresses to the PCs. Let's pursue 10. Yes. This network over here is ready. We will class B, class A, class C. Enable host name, const, excuse me, host name SW0, int VLAN1 IP address, no shutdown, int VLAN name 2 IP address 21, int VLAN 3 IP address 31.255, exit, int VLAN 4 IP address 41, and we will interface fast Ethernet 0 to switch mode access, switch access VLAN 2, exit int VLAN 3, and switch int VLAN 3 switch int VLAN 3 int fast Ethernet 03 int switch mode access, switch access VLAN 3 int fast Ethernet 04 and switch mode access, switch access VLAN 4. This is it. WR Control Shift 6 to escape the translating domain, and WR. Fast forward, yes. We will rename it immediately. Switch 400 PC1. We will give the PCs the IPs 10 255 3 255. Excuse me, because the complexity VLANs must be 10. For PCs we will use 10. For VLANs over here we will use 1.1, and we will 10 255 0. That's it for the class A. Let's save it. Let's say tutorial 1. Yeah. The class C will do the same things. Enable conf t hostname switch 2 and int VLAN 1 IP address will be class C. No shutdown for each interface VLAN 2. IP address will be like that. Int VLAN 3. IP address will be .31.1. VLAN 4 will be .4. But I must tell you that the switch over here that contains the VLANs, because we don't enter the VLAN 2 and name it. Let's see, I interface fast Ethernet 2, switch port mode access, switch access VLAN 2, exit, int VLAN, int fast Ethernet 03, switch mode access, switch access VLAN 3, exit int fast Ethernet 04 will be switch mode access, switch access VLAN 4. The step we forgot in the switch over here is VLAN 2. We will name it CCNA-2. VLAN 3, name CCNA-3, exit. And VLAN 4, name CCNA-4, exit, and exit, and there you are. Save it. Oh, we forgot one thing here. Conft VLAN 1, VLAN 2, name CCNA2. VLAN 3, name CCNA3, and VLAN 4 will be CCNA4. That's it. There you are, and we're done with switches. We will rename it switch to 1. PC2, PC1. Let's not forget that we connect each PC to the right fast Ethernet cable. We will give this IP 10. Right here, 10. Sorry, 10. Sorry, this is area, and 4. Yes, that is it for the switches. Now let's see the routers. The routers is we didn't turn it on. Turn it on, yes, and we will enable config. The host name will be R1, router 1, private to this network of class B, and we will enter the IP address for this interface, but the router plays a routing between VLANs here, so we must subnet this interface to 4 subnets. Each subnet has the network address of VLAN. Let's see how. Interface GI000, no shutdown, to make sure the interface is state up, and we will int GI0.1. This will bring the interfaces of VLANs state up, so we can connect between 2 different VLANs. So we will encapsulation .1q1 native. Always the VLAN 1 is native. IP address will be 2. Exit. Interface GI 0.2. Encapsulation .1q2, and the IP address will be just like that, and the interface GI0.3 encapsulation.1q and 3, and we will IP address will be like just like that. Interface GI0.4 will be like encapsulation.1q4. IP address will be 0.4.2, and we will make the gigabyte interface trunk mode to enable conf-t interface GI0.1, and we will be switch mode trunk. This will help the routing process to complete. IP routing, this is the first yes, we will WR and show IP interface brief. Let's see over here, we have these 4 interfaces IPs. So we will define a loopback to telnet the router, excuse me, to telnet the router by the computer. We will use conf-t interface loopback 1. We will give the address number router 1.10.10.10.10. Excuse me. So V4 net 255. Let's see the serial over here and the serial over here. We will define this over here before we get started. We will use the subnetting, and it will be 101/32. This is the network address between the two router. We will subnetting to see about subnetting in this tutorial. Interface serial 1/0/1/0. No shutdown. We will never change it to up to. In this between 2 routers must be no shutdown, and IP address will be like that, and 1.255.255.245.252. Exit. Let's remember this number: 1 over here, 2 over here. Yeah, we will WR or WR, do WR. If you don't want to exit and turn WR, you can conf-t do WR. Will do the same things. Let's see router, and we will rename it R1. This will be R0. No. Enable conf-t. Host name will be R0, and interface GI0/0, no shutdown. The same things we will do over here. Interface GI0.1 encapsulation.1q1 native, and IP address will be this class A, sorry, this and interface GI 0.2 will be encapsulation.1q2, and will be IP address and IP address, just like that. No. 2 must be the same network address. Interface GI0 and it will be encapsulation.1q3. IP address will be interface GI0.4. IP address encapsulation.1q4. IP address and 4. Let's see the serial. We will use the trunk mode over here later. Interface, this serial will be 0/0. Interface serial 0/1/1/0. No shutdown, we will turn it off. IP address will be just like the 55252. No shutdown. We will done here 2WR, and you will enable conf-t and interface GI01 will be switch mode track. This to IP routing, just like this. Exit show repeat interface with this is for interface subnets. Yeah, we will use this and do the same network IP address will be the same in this interface serial. No. Enable conf-t host name will be R2, and we will interface GI0/0 and the IP address no shutdown. Exit interface GI0/0.1 will be encapsulation.1q1 native. Let's not forget the VLAN 1 always native, and there will be IP address. This is class C. Interface GI0.2 encapsulation.1q2, and IP address will be 0.2.2. Yes. Interface GI0.3 encapsulation.1q3, and IP address will be to 3.2. And interface GI0.4 will be an encapsulation.1.4.255 0.4.2. Exit. Interface serial, this will be serial 1, serial 0, 1, 0. No shutdown. IP address will be for this network. Let's see, 100, 4, 3. WR, we done this router, and we will see this router over here. Serial enable conft interface serial 0/1/1. No shutdown. IP address will be, and see if we write it over here, recognize it. We've done here. Do WR. This one left. Interface serial 0/1/1. No shutdown. It will be IP address 102. Serial 0/1/1. IP address will be do WR. We're done here. To test this, we will ping from PC1 to PC2, ping, paste. It will reply after the R packet, and oh my god. Let's see what's going on over here. We have something bad over here. Yes, let's see what is going on. We will need to add the default gateway. Every PC has to have a gateway. This will be the router IP or the sub-interface IP address. Without it, we will never be able to ping. Yes. Now it will ping. Don't forget the default gateway, and we will turn it trunk over here. Forget it, and interface or conft interface GI01 switch mode trunk. Yes, do WR. We're done here. This one not configured. I'm sorry, forget the no shutdown. no shutdown. To turn it up, do WR, and we're done. Let's use the OSPF to route between these routers. We'll name it R0, we'll name it R2, and it will be just like that. Exit, show IP interface brief, and we will look back. We will configure the look back, the last thing. This is the IPs that I have. Conf T, router OSPF, let's say 10. Network will be 00, or I prefer to use each network to summarization, and it will be just like that. And area will be 0, and router ID 10 10 10 10. Exit, we will remove the loopback. No interface loopback 1. Change it down, do WR. This is it. The OSPF we will not finish over here. Exit, show IP interface brief, and will be conf T, router OSPF 10, and network will be just like that, area 0, and network, this will be by itself 000, area 0. We're done here. Do WR and complete the next routing. Exit, show interface IP, show IP interface interface brief, yes. Conf T, router OSPF 20. Network will be 10.110.0.0.0.255, area 0. From 1 to area 0, yes. And network 102.0.0.0.0, area, same area will 104. This load the neighbor of 10.10.10, and 0.0.0.0, area 0. This will be router ID 2020. Exit, do WR, that's 20. We will choose that 20. Yes, this will be 30. Exit, show IP interface brief, conf T, yeah, router OSPF 30, and will be network just like this, 0.0.0.0.55 area 0, and the network, second network will be the every single serial interface in the same area. Network and it will be router ID 30 30 30 30. Do WR will run here. Let's see if we forget to make this interface passive. So we will enter the router OSPF 10. Passive interface will be GI 0/0. Do not send the OSPF packets over here. Workless. Do WR and we run here. Interface or router OSPF 20. Passive interface will be GI 0/0 exit do WR and router OSPF 30 will be passive interface GI 0/0 exit do WR will run here. It must ping over the networks, so let's see. Ping the first PC over here 10.1.1.10. We forget to default gateway to these machines, so let's fix that quickly. This will be at 2. Control C, Control V2, and Control V3, Control V3, Control V4. It must ping now. What is the mistake? Let's see what's going on. Exit, show IP route. OSPF, this is 1, this is 2, and we will in this 3. What is the problem? Let's fix this and slow down to the switch, to the router, to the another router, to the switch, the ARP, yes. Oh, this is wrong. Yeah, we don't mistake to these IP addresses. Yes, it is let's rename it quickly, and we will enter this one and these two, because this is fast Ethernet 1, and this 2, 3, 4. We make the progress upside down. Sorry for that, but we can fix this. We can fix this. This is 2 and this is 3 and this is, sorry, here it is, and this is 4. It must bring over by now. Reply. This is it. Let's see the class C network. Let's see 110. Reply it. This is it. We will take the last step to configure the loopback. To configure loopback, we will need an enable password. So enable password will be Cisco, and line VTY04 will be password Sanjus login, and this is helpful command that keeps you right lines to configure loopback interface. Loopback 1. Loopback is locally, so if we interface loopback on 3 and give it number 1, no problem, because it's local. It will be IP address, let's see, 11 11 11 11 255 255 255 255. Exit, and no shutdown. Exit. By default is no shutdown. There you are. This is it. R0 will be enable password Cisco, and interface line VTY04 will be password San Jose. Exit, and interface loopback 1. IP address will be 22 22 22 22 255 255 255. Exit, do WR, and this one over here will be enable password Cisco, and line VTY40 password San Jose. Login and logging synchronous. Exit, and the interface loopback 1 will be IP address 33 33 33 33. Sorry, we will need the mask, subnet mask, and exit, do WR. We will get back to here to make the line VTY04 login and logging synchronous. Exit, do WR. This will make this computer telnet 11 11 11 11. Password San Jose. sorry, we will telnet 11 11 11 11 SAN OSE, and we will be enable Cisco exit. This is it. Sorry. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like this video. I will make another videos to another situations. Thank you.